All right, polls are all over the map, but if you're John Kasich, you like this one. It's the latest one we have what's going on in the Buckeye State that shows the governor ahead on his own state polls here. Has about a 5-point edge over Donald Trump. Tomorrow, of course, will be the real deal one way or the other. We have Congressman Charlie Dent, a Republican from the fine state of Pennsylvania, who is supporting Governor Kasich. Very good to have you, sir. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me on the show. Really appreciate it, Neil.
Do you think he can pull out Ohio?
Oh, absolutely. John Kasich is going to win Ohio. Not only is he leading in the Monmouth poll, but also your own Wall Street Journal NBC poll had John Kasich up over 6 points over the weekend. So I feel very confident about John Kasich in Ohio. And as soon as he wins Ohio, he'll be in Villanova, Pennsylvania on Wednesday.
But will he be on the ballot there? Wasn't there an issue, Congressman, that he didn't have enough signatures to be on the ballot?
No, John Kasich is on the ballot in Pennsylvania. This is just a distraction. You know, somebody filed a challenge to the petitions, but it wasn't timely. It'll be dismissed. But John Kasich most assuredly is on the ballot in Pennsylvania.
All right. So what was the issue? That it was the Trump folks who raised it, or opponents who raised it?
Actually, it was the Rubio people who filed a challenge to the petition,
saying that he didn't have enough signatures, right?
Well, that he had over 2,000 signatures. They're saying that some of the signatures may not have been valid. That's all. But he's on the ballot, and he will be on the ballot.
All right. I don't know what's true either way. I do know that Pennsylvania has 71 delegates. April 26th. It's a winner-take-all state. If you win Ohio, I mean, that's a handsome neighboring prize, isn't it?
Well, it sure is. Well, look, and we shouldn't forget, too, that John Kasich is from western Pennsylvania, McKees Rocks. He's going to win Ohio, and he is going to take that momentum. He's going to bring it right into Pennsylvania. We feel very good about it because he is the serious, thoughtful, substantive candidate, the adult in the room. He's the one, and he's also the best alternative to Donald Trump at this point. If this is a 4-man race or potentially a 3-man race, if John Kasich wins Ohio and Marco Rubio loses Florida, then John Kasich will be, I think, the best non-Trump alternative. What
did you think, Congressman, of Marco Rubio saying, and I'm paraphrasing here, sir, that if you like John Kasich, vote for him in Ohio. You like me, vote for me in Florida. What he was trying to say is keep enough candidates in the race to sort of slow Donald Trump's getting to 1237, preventing that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Marco Rubio was intimating. Because if John Kasich wins Ohio, when he wins Ohio, that will make it very difficult for anyone, especially Donald Trump, to receive a majority of the votes. He won't get the 1,237 delegate votes.
Well, he would if he just lost Ohio. You're quite right about that, but there is a mathematical way to get there if he also picks up Florida. But you're right. Your hope is that you could slow that momentum down so that at least by the time you get to Cleveland, Mr. Trump is not anywhere near that 1237, right?
Sure. No candidate would be able to receive a majority going into Cleveland, and then and I can't predict what's going to happen in Cleveland. But John Kasich is very popular among a lot of my colleagues, and I can tell you, I know a lot of folks who say to me, "Hey, I like John Kasich. He may be my second choice right now, but they like him." And in Pennsylvania, he will play well. I can just tell you that he's good on jobs. He's doing an insourcing tour right now in Ohio about bringing jobs back into the United States from Mexico and China and other countries. So he's got a great message, great on national security, great on the economy. You know, he was there when he was chairman of the Budget Committee when the budget was balanced. He's just a longtime member of the Armed Services Committee, great record in Ohio, turning deficits into surpluses, understands energy just like in Pennsylvania where they have a lot of shale gas. We're doing the same things that they're doing, and so I'm very excited for John Kasich. He's going to play very, very well in the Commonwealth, and he's the most electable. That poll of the Wall Street Journal showed that John Kasich was beating Hillary by 20 points in Ohio. So he's the most electable candidate. He will win Ohio in the general election, and I think that's one thing voters really need to focus on, John Kasich's electability nationwide.
All right, we'll watch very, very closely. Ohio, an important state for the Republicans, and in that state he's up by 20 points over Hillary Clinton, so might be something to what you say. Thank you very much, Congressman. Appreciate it.